I finally finished Agatha All Along, and what a journey! If you told me that this was going to be one of my favorite MCU Disney Plus series, I would have said you're crazy. Because I didn't even know who Agatha Harkness was before WandaVision. And now it's one of my favorite series. I still think Loki is like tied for the best up there. Is my hat falling apart already? This show is about Agatha Harkness meeting an unnamed kid that we'll just call Billy, because everyone knows he's Billy Maximoff. And the pair gather a coven to travel down the Witch's Road to make all their magical dreams come true. It's a spooky, fun, thrilling, interesting time, and I had a great time watching this show. I am shocked about how much I love it. Not that I didn't think I was gonna love it, but just because of Marvel's recent track record within the multiverse saga, and also just villain media recently has been very rocky. Specifically touching on the villain media part, I mean, I already talked about Venom 3 earlier in October, and I wasn't a fan. And part of that was because I miss when villains felt like villains. Another show that I'm watching right now is Penguin. I'll let you guess how I feel about that. Good. I didn't allude to that. I don't know why you would have guessed that. But I was so surprised that the show didn't take the angle of, actually, Agatha's a really good person. No, they were like, she's terrible. Why are these people teaming up with her? Anyways, I need to consolidate my thoughts. I really love this show. I'm gonna get into some spoilers. Here we go.
Seekest thou the road to all that's foul and fair?
I think the strongest part about the show is the cast. Maybe the story too, but the cast is fantastic. You have Kathryn Hahn, Aubrey Plaza, John Locke, Patti LuPone, Sashir Zamata, Ali On, Deborah Jo Rupp, and a bunch of other names that make the show fantastic. It's so great. I think one of my favorite parts of shows are when the characters have interactions and good moments between each other, building on their relationships and friendships and all that stuff. And I loved it when this coven did this, and I was shocked when some of them started getting knocked off. I did not think that this show was going to be that brutal. I didn't think this show was going to go in a lot of directions, and I'm very happy they did. Just a quick little interesting history lesson. Originally, I believe the show was called Agatha House of Harkness, and then it was called Agatha Coven of Chaos. Yes, then it was Agatha Darkhold Diaries, and then Agatha the Lying Witch and the Great Wardrobe, which is admittedly a great title. And I don't know if that was intentional. I bet it was intentional at the end, but maybe not at the beginning. But it felt like the show was just kind of throwing out a bunch of titles and seeing what happened. And that's kind of what a lot of recent Marvel announcements feel like. How can we not get this right, guys? But then finally, in some grand reveal. So that was a really cool reveal, and I did like the title, and I do love the music, and Agatha was a cool villain. I mean, Kathryn Hahn's just fantastic in general. If you put her in any random Marvel role, I'll still love it. And so, okay, yeah, sure, let's see where this goes. It went fantastic. But the story is the main thing that I was worried about, because I didn't want this to break any MCU stuff. I didn't want it to go back on anything in WandaVision. I was kind of nervous about some of that stuff. But I'm shocked at how well crafted this show is to meet such a satisfying conclusion in so many different ways. I mean, I knew in the first few episodes, from like episode 1 to 5-ish, that there's gonna be weird moments. Patti LuPone was saying random things. I bet that was gonna come back. Agatha was like saying some weird stuff that felt like it didn't make sense in the context of what they were doing on the Witch's Road. There was just a lot of like little things where it didn't make sense, but I just thought the show was being quirky and weird, so I just let it go. But no, the finale episodes baffle. And the episode where they reveal Billy's whole backstory. I loved that, and it made so much sense, and it was so exciting to watch. I love that episode. And the reveal that he was Wiccan, which, I mean, we all kind of knew, but that reveal was pretty good. But the finale episode, specifically the penultimate episode, which I was shocked wasn't just the finale, because I feel like in a typical Marvel show, that would have just been the finale. Big battle, ending, ta-da, everyone feels good, blah, blah, blah. No, they had more to the story, and it was fantastic. The reveal that Aubrey Plaza was Death, that's really cool, because I, didn't think Marvel was ever going to go in that direction, just because it kind of gets, like, it could get a little bit religious with some different countries, which will then be like, no, we're not showing Agatha at all. And to make her have a relationship with Agatha was really funny. Like, if you're gonna cast Death, the person that had a relationship with Thanos, it makes sense that you cast Aubrey Plaza. And then the finale episode, when Agatha's whole backstory is told, and it is so magnificent and beautiful. And I think the biggest reveal for me that I genuinely was baffled by, due to the brilliance of it, was Billy WandaVisioned himself. He is such a powerful wizard. He turned what he didn't know was Agatha's lie of the witch's road, which was usually just a trap to steal the power from witches, into a reality. So this moment where she looks like confused with the witch's road, which in the first episode I was like, why is this is how it works, isn't it? I love that, because then the show sort of turned into, oh, this is not only like the send-off for Agatha in a way, or the expansion of her character, but also the massive introduction to Billy. I am now so excited to see Billy return. It felt really weird. To be frank, I'm not super excited to see a lot of the Young Avengers return. I do this because I don't like the title of Young Avengers. But Billy, I can't wait to see where his story goes, and I can't wait to see where, what's his name? Tommy. I can't wait to see where Speed or Tommy is. Agatha all along made WandaVision work more for me. Like, I was still not super sold on why Agatha showed up and why Agatha was trying to take Wanda's power. Like, it just felt random. But now I see this long history of having her do this and going after more and more and more power, and then seeing this magnificent thing in Westview. Like there was so much of it that I was like, oh, this makes sense. I don't know, I was shocked with how much I loved Agatha. I was expecting to enjoy it, but I am shocked about how much I thought Agatha all along was fantastic. And again, this is just some guy talking about it online. I have no power in this situation. I'm just a fan who likes Marvel, and I'm here to say that I am extremely pleased with what we've got. Thank you, Marvel. I want more of this. Thank you. And 2025 looks stacked. They played like a little intro clip before the finale episode. We got Daredevil. Oh, I can't wait. We got Ironheart, which looks pretty good. I'm very excited for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's going to be really cool. Wonder Man, that one's almost more than a year away. But I like Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. The point is, I'm very excited for the future, and I hope they do make that Vision TV show. I would love to see him expand the character. I think it would be insane if by the end of the multiverse saga, we see the recreation and the coming back together of the whole WandaVision family. Man, that would be such a full circle moment. Like, this was their saga. I would love that. Anyways, thank you for watching. I gotta go now because I'm gonna film a cool video. Maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, probably talking about Penguin or Only Murders in the Building. I still have to figure out the schedule. Let me know what you want to see. Goodbye.